why we keep kids rear-facing. First, you need to understand how the body moves when you're forward-facing in a frontal crash. When forward-facing, the car seat straps or the seatbelt will hold your chest and body back, but your head does not get held back, so it whips forward and back pretty violently. How well you can withstand that motion depends on two key things: how heavy your head is and how strong the bones are, not muscles, but the bones running down your neck and back. When a child is first born, their head is about 25% of their entire body weight. When you're fully grown, it's only about 6%. I'm going to be putting on this helmet, which is going to make my head about 17% of my body weight, about the size of a 4-year-old's head. The other thing that matters is the bones. Bones start out as cartilage. Cartilage is this stuff that makes your nose and earlobe flexible. When they do studies of newborns, the cartilage that runs down the bones in their neck and back allows that entire column to stretch up to 2 inches, yet the spinal cord itself only stretches 1/4 of 1 inch. So a heavy head on stretchy bones can force the spinal cord to do things that it cannot tolerate. So he's going to simulate what happens both rear and forward facing. I'm going to get my helmet on. And so you can already notice my head's a little wobbly. It's hard to hold my head, but at this point, which simulates rear facing, where my body is going into the shell of the seat, my head, neck, and back are all staying in a straight line. All that force that I had on my head is now being taken off and offloaded into the shell of the seat. And now he's going to simulate what happens to a forward-facing child in a crash, where all the pressure's on the chest. He's actually having to hold my head because I can't support it. In a crash, my chin would be going towards my chest. I have a tremendous amount of pressure right now on my shoulders and neck, and that's even with him holding my head. But if I was a child in a crash, I wouldn't have anyone holding my head. He's going to put me upright because that's about all I can tolerate. And so, in conclusion, rear facing is the safest way to ride. Do it until your child reaches the maximum height, or wait for their seat. Their feet touching the back of the vehicle seat is not an indication that they're too big for rear facing. And in many seats across the world, we can keep kids rear facing till between 3 to 5 years of age.
This crash test shows the same 3-year-old dummy, rear facing at the top and forward facing at the bottom. I've paused it here to show the instant where the dummy has moved as far to the front of the car as it is going to. Notice how the rear-facing dummy is cradled by the shell of the seat, and the legs tuck him into a cannonball position, which is not a mechanism of injury. The forward-facing dummy's chest is held back well, but nothing holds the head and neck back, and so it's thrown forward quite violently.